The Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp defamation trial has been grabbing headlines and stoking their fans' anxieties. On Thursday, Bollywood actress Amber Heard testified that her ex-husband, Johnny Depp, sexually assaulted her and threatened to carve up her face with a broken bottle during a heated argument 1 month after their 2015 marriage. The 36-year-old Aquaman actress recounted multiple instances of alleged physical and sexual abuse during her second day on the witness stand in the defamation case filed against her by the Pirates of the Caribbean star Johnny Depp. The 58-year-old Depp brought the suit against Heard over an op-ed she wrote for the Washington Post in December 2018 in which she described herself as a public figure representing domestic abuse. Heard did not name Depp in the op-ed, but he sued her for implying he was a domestic abuser and is seeking $50 million in damages. The Texas-born Heard countersued, asking for $100 million and claiming she suffered rampant physical violence and abuse at his hands. She recounted in harrowing detail an incident that occurred in March 2015 in Australia, where Depp was filming the fifth installment of the Pirates series. Depp testified earlier in the trial that an irate Heard was the aggressor in the argument and severed the tip of one of his fingers by throwing a vodka bottle at him. Heard provided a very different account on the witness stand on Thursday. She said she confronted Depp about his drinking and he dared her to try to take a bottle from him. I get a hold of it. I slammed it down on the ground right in between us. That really set him off. It was like a light bulb switch went off. Depp threw another bottle at me, but it missed thankfully. Also cans like soda cans, beer or soda cans, and they came at me one after the other, she said. At some point, he had a broken bottle up against my face, neck area by my jawline, and he told me he would carve up my face. Depp was screaming at me that I had ruined his life. Breaking down in sobs, Heard said that Depp ripped off her nightgown and sexually assaulted her with a bottle. Johnny had the bottle inside of me and was shoving it inside of me over and over again while repeatedly threatening to kill me, Heard revealed. Heard said she managed to escape, and when she came down from her bedroom the next morning, she found that Depp had used blood from his finger, food and paint to write incoherent messages throughout the house on mirrors, walls, lampshades and other surfaces. She said she did not know how his fingertip was cut off. Heard also testified about another incident in which Depp allegedly slapped and kicked her on an airplane after accusing her of having an affair with James Franco, her co-star on the Adderall Diaries. Depp was mad at me for taking the job with James Franco. He hated James Franco and was already accusing me of kind of secretly having a thing with him in my past since we had done Pineapple Express together. He called me a slut, Heard said, recounting the incident that took place on a May 2014 flight. She said Depp, who had been drinking, slapped her across the face at one point and kicked her in the back as she moved to another seat. Members of Depp's security detail and his assailants were on the plane at the time. Depp, during 4 days of testimony earlier, denied ever being physically abusive towards Heard and claimed she was the one who was frequently violent. Depp's lawyers earlier put experts on the stand who testified that he has lost millions because of the abuse accusations, including a $22.5 million payday for the sixth installment of the Pirates franchise. Depp filed the defamation complaint in the United States after losing a separate libel case in London in November 2020 that he brought against the Sun for calling him a wife beater. Depp, a three-time Oscar nominee, and Heard, met in 2009 on the sets of the Ram Diary and were married in February 2015. Their divorce was finalized 2 years later.